I love venting.
And shitting on people.
I don't know why I said that sarcastically. I'm not being sarcastic. I am deeply fascinated by the problems people go through and how they deal with them, because I deal with problems myself, and I like knowing that I'm on the same page as other people. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to feel human and relatable.
It's nice to feel human. The most human thing you've ever said.
I am a robot. I come from robot land.
I bet that Mark Zuckerberg wishes he knew what this felt like. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 142 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Spice Bunny is here. Evil Spice Bunny.
Spice Bunny.
What's up, Evil Spice Bunny?
The real Portz.
The spiciest evil bunny in space.
Yep, that's me.
Pretty sure that's true. I
That's
fact
true.
checked it.
Are you
on
the
Wikipedia.
real? Are you the real Portz? You're like the.
I'm the real sports. Actually,
the sports. Oh, okay.
I'm pivoting into sports coverage on Twitch. I hear that's hot.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. What are you covering? Tennis?
I cover jock straps of any kind.
Okay. And then
and women's tennis.
women's tennis? Okay, what about Ultimate Muscle Roller Championship?
No, won't do that because you asked me.
I'm so sad it never released, and I was looking forward to having a shit game where I play as Ricardo and slap ass.
I'm sure it will come out, right?
I hope so. I hope I wasn't like getting my fucking jaw strack in a fucking jaw strack in a trip.
Yeah.
Shit! I fucked that up. Anyway.
I mean, we can redo it. We'll edit in post. It's
yeah,
fine.
edit in post. Edit in post. You guys
here's
understand.
my laugh to your joke that you landed perfectly.
Yeah.
You're too much.
Thank you. Somebody told me I should do stand-up today, and now I'm really considering it after that.
Standing up is really hard. Can I sit down? But
that's why I stream.
I'm going to insert that laugh again for my joke. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, good. My roommates are going to think I'm a psychopath.
Yeah, Fabian's streaming right now, so it's a big problem.
Sorry, Fabian's streaming.
She just lost 5 viewers.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, how you doing? What's going on?
I'm here. I had bad ADHD gamer this week, or gamer ADHD this week. I couldn't focus on a fucking game, but I did play some games this week. I guess I could jump into it.
Let's just get into it.
Let's just jump into it, okay? So this week I played this game called... Sorry, I can't do that voice.
Keep it up for the rest of the podcast.
Fucking YouTuber voice. Jesus Christ. Okay, so there's a lot of shit I played.
Smash that like button.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. Fuck me. I hate it so much. So we recorded on Sunday. And then last week I went fucking ham and I played a bunch of weird ass games. So I found an itch.io game, of course. Look, called Pigsaw? Was that last week? Yeah. So Pigsaw and Alleyway, these are both itch.io games. Pigsaw was really good. Alleyway was really short. It had 2 endings. I found it both. I played this other game called Hotel Remorse. That was another like low poly fucking walking simulator. It was a free game on Steam.
You regret it?
Ooh, Hotel Remorse probably the most because it had like these ear piercing sound effects. Yeah, I definitely regret it. Ear
piercing sound effects? That's no good. I mean, I assume it was like intentional and not just bad mixing.
I think it was a bit of both because like they wanted it to be loud, but it was so loud that like if I had that like at a normal volume for that like sound effect, everything else was muted. You couldn't hear anything else. So it's like, okay, either it's constantly peaking or you don't hear anything. So I went with you don't hear anything.
Ugh.
And then he, the dev, since it was free, he used a bunch of, like, other assets from other games and shit. It was kind of funny. There was, like, the picture from...
Wait, it's not just, like, Unity assets, like, stock assets? It's, like, from copyrighted games, you think?
Yeah, there was the face from the original Vampire Masquerade game, the 2000 Vampire the Masquerade game. Yeah, and it was like a jump scare, and then I saw it, and it took me out of that jump scare, and I'm like, that's fucking Vampire the Masquerade.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like one of the main characters, like
it was the main cover. It was the main cover for the game. Yeah, it was funny. I started laughing. I think I'm gonna edit that and put it on YouTube and try to like take out some of the ear piercing sound effects.
Just do the entire cover when it pops up.
Yeah. I'll do that. I played another Chilla Arts game called Night Delivery. This one was fucking weird and super scary. Because it got really fucking, like, mind-breaky compared to his other games, I feel. I feel like even this one was more mind-breaky than the lady running around screaming and chasing me in the subway system. Because, like, it's just, like, it's, like, normal. You're delivering packages, and then all of a sudden you're in this, like, fucking alternate dimension with letters and trying to deliver packages, and it's just fucking weird. And then this guy chases you, and then everything's normal and sort of fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did play Visceral Cleanup with Nordic. That was fun. Frustrating, but fun. You just pick up dead body parts and throw them to the incinerator, and then you mess up.
Weirdly, I have played that game.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
Didn't like it.
It's kind of frustrating. It's not like...
Yeah, I didn't like the game parts of it. I thought back when it came out, like 10 years ago to 15, whatever the fuck it's been.
Jesus,
long
fuck
time
me.
ago.
Okay.
It's been a long time. It's been out for so fucking long. It's been different iterations. They have a Killing Floor themed version of it, I think, or maybe it's just an expansion to it or something.
Yeah.
Shadow Warrior, yeah. Which is, I thought that's so funny. It's so funny that they would do that because you make a mess in those games. It's great. It's like a good fit, but the gamified version of that game just sucks. I don't think it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was okay. It was just frustrating to get used to. And that was annoying. I played When It Comes From the Darkness, which is another free Steam game. It's kind of meta. It reminded me of a little bit of the Beginner's Guide, but not as good.
Oh.
Not as good. It was kind of dark. It was kind of a little sad.
Oh, actually, I think I tuned in during that.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty sure that guy needs to hire a voice actor.
I'm pretty sure he did it himself because it was free.
No, I know he did. I know he did. Get a buddy. Get me. I'll be your buddy. And I'll do it.
I'll give you his information, and you can message him.
Okay. It's so insulting. Hey, bad job. I'll do it better.
Let me do it for you for free. Yeah, it's a little insulting, but I mean...
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, fair enough. What else did I play this week? I played It Takes Two.
What?
I did.
Huh?
Zachary...
Oh, hold on. You played a real video game?
I did play a real video... I played 2 real video games this week.
This fucking list, by the way, my ultra-wide monitor can't fit all these words next to each other, okay? It's not fucking possible. How many goddamn games did you play?
A lot. I played a lot this week. I'm just
gonna put etc. at the fucking end of this shit.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't fucking care. But I did play It Takes Two. Me and Zach were playing that together because we were looking for more co-op games because we played Unravel 2 and it was a lot of fun. And
yeah.
So we were wanting another puzzle game like that. So we played this and decided to rage war against each other while playing this game and trying to beat it. And killing each other at every opportunity that we could.
Oh my god, that must have tripled the length of the game. Jesus Christ.
We only played about 2 hours. But yeah, and then there was like this tug of war event that we had to do because there's those weird little like mini games throughout the game.
Oh yeah, those are fun as fuck. Yeah, that'll fuel your war.
I fucking destroyed him. Although it was kind of rigged.
Or just that one?
No, just that one. Because there was this one where he has the nail, and he's like fucking throwing darts, and I have the hammer, so I'm trying to hit the things with the hammer. I have to move. He just sits there and snipes.
Did you play Whack-A-Mole yet?
Whack-A-Mole was great. I think that was close.
Big
but that
advantage
other one,
to the person popping out, by the way. Big advantage.
That one was close, but the one where he's like above with his nail and he's just shooting the targets, and I have to physically run to him. That was fucking
I do think
rigged.
the minigames are like dude biased.
But like the tug of war one, I think that was biased towards the lady, because like he got fucking tilted, and we switched. I went into his room, and we switched controllers.
Oh my
and I couldn't beat him on his. I couldn't beat him on his, but I could beat him every single time as the woman.
Yeah, I mean, they're not perfectly balanced, obviously.
No.
They put like 30 of those in the game.
Yeah, so like he was like fucking tilted. Because he couldn't win that one, but I like fucking.
That's great.
Yeah, so we'll probably pick that up again at some point this week. What else did it play? Oh, the creme de la creme. Kind of surprising. I didn't know what I was expecting when I got into Titanfall.
Okay.
I played.
What were you expecting?
Try
to remember.
So I played.
I've talked about it before. You must have some reference for it.
Yes, but I also kind of have phased out like FPSs from my life. Right. I retired from PUBG, and like I still there's still a special place in my heart for FPS, obviously, but like it's not something that I go seeking as much as I used to. Sure. And so you gave me this challenge to play this game, and as soon as so I was at the beginning of the second level. I did the trading, and I did a little bit of the second level. It wasn't too far last week.
Okay.
But I got to BT, I think is his name, the robot. And he's...
I don't remember any character names, by the way.
Fucking 10 out of 10. He's the best fucking thing. And, like, it's a witty... I love witty, snarky robots. They're just my favorite thing in the world. And you have a witty, giant, snarky robot. And so, like, when you get your first upgrade, the pilot, you have the option to ask, it's like, oh, it sounds like BT's in love. And he's like, he goes into this explanation of like love and everything. And he's like, so yes, I am 50% in love. And it cracked me up. And then I'm on a mission right now to save him because he got picked up by something. And he's like yelling at you. He's like, pilot, it is dark. Pilot, where are you? And like all this other shit. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking coming. And I'm like running through all these weird like construction sites of like a house. It's very interesting. It's very fast paced, which is what I do like in an FPS. Because like the last FPS campaign that I truly, genuinely enjoyed,
Dusk.
That was like this, more modern. Dusk is great. But I would compare this to Call of Duty, but the last one that I would like of Call of Duty, I know. There's no other ones that are modern. Would say.
I say liking that. I like the Call of Duty campaigns, but it doesn't fit this game at all.
It doesn't. But like a modernized campaign would be Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4 was the last one that I genuinely enjoyed. And it was just fucking good and sad and just short and perfect.
The new Modern Warfare campaign was kind of cool. Look, it's if you take them as like theme park rides, remember the Scorsese quote or whatever? The fucking like Marvel films are just like theme park rides. I think Call of Duty campaigns are like that too.
Ooh, that's
if you
a good
only
way.
go in with that, I think it's fine. Like they're good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like them, but yeah, totally different thing.
No.
And you're also right. They used to make better ones.
Right.
So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like as soon as you get in that fucking tank, you feel like a god. Like you're in the suit, and it's a magical, punchy, jumping, just slam on everything adventure. I wish I did play more of the multiplayer when I did play the first one. I'm a little sad that it's gone, but yeah. Anyway,
I never really got into it either, which is kind of weird because I loved Apex Legends, but I just missed the Titanfall boat, I guess.
Yeah, I played the first one for a while, and then I think that was around the time maybe my my thing got banned. My EA account got banned for a while.
Ah.
Because I was a snarky asshole. But yeah. I mean, are you surprised?
I mean, a little bit. Ban is a big deal. I was wondering what kind of, language you used.
I called EA a bunch of fucking idiots because they decided to make Sims City permanently online, and my internet was super unstable at that time. So I wasn't playing online games.
You sent it directly to them?
I put it on the forums.
Oh, that makes sense.
A lot of people were like,
that's premeditated banning right there. Jesus Christ.
It was totally premeditated banning. Not only did I get banned from the forums, my EA account got banned for like a month, maybe 2. I don't remember. It was a while.
That's so weird. Huh.
And then
you would think that would just let me like, all right, no more forum access for you.
Yeah.
But no,
I got a whole like fucking super ban hammer slammed. I was kind of surprised. And then I became a PlayStation 3 player for a long time. That's when I got into Dragon Age and Red Dead Redemption real hard.
Hell yes.
And then
well, it pushed you in the right direction.
It did.
So
it did.
You actually made the right call, one could say.
I mean, one could say that. Sure. Sure. Anyway, enough about me and
Woo, I'll say.
What did you play?
Yeah, so my list is not going to be nearly as long. Although if I went with everything I launched, technically, I bet I would beat your list. But I don't have the patience to go through.
There was 5 other things that I launched that I didn't talk about, but yeah, continue.
Okay, well, we die. Fuck you.
Sorry.
So I got the Steam Deck.
Yeah, how was that? I saw your stream.
Fucking awesome.
Okay.
You saw my stream?
I went and saw it post after your thing.
I saw it. Yeah. You didn't say hello. That was fucked up.
No, I'm sorry. I saw it I saw it this morning, and I was like, he streamed from his Stream Deck, so I just went and I like watched parts of it. I would like skip around and stuff like that. But
it was a disaster. It was a true tech demo.
It was a true tech demo. That's fair. That's fair.
So I streamed. I don't know what prompted me to do this. I just was like, hey, I wonder if I could stream from just this thing. I've seen a bunch of people do like, screen captures from it, and
right,
using the dual PC setup or whatever. But I have never seen anyone just full on only using the Stream Deck to stream, or the Steam Deck to stream.
Right.
And it fucking works.
That's
not
crazy.
Super well. I mean, the performance is actually amazing. I didn't notice any drops in FPS or really any problems, other than some audio stuff. It's a lot more difficult because I've been using a mixer for years now.
Yeah.
The audio problems that you just have naturally without a mixer, and a terrible microphone that's right next to the fan, and Linux is a little bit weirder than Windows, so I wasn't quite used to that.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of weird issues. Some of them were solved, some of them were not. Oblivion, for some reason, I decided to launch a bunch of games that I had never launched before. So Oblivion, because I'm curious for myself still, right? I'm still just launching games and seeing what the fuck works. And Oblivion is fully Steam Deck verified, which is weird because... Yeah, it's crazy because it doesn't... I don't know how to get rid of this problem, which is the hot bar. There's like a wheel, like a ability wheel that you can assign weapons and spells to.
Yeah, that's your one.
Never went away.
Oh no!
It just stayed on the screen, and I can't get rid of it.
So
I
you're
Googled
1 through 11, or you're 1 through like
0? 1 through 9 or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And so I Googled it, and somebody had that problem with a controller plugged in. I was like, uh-oh. Because the Steam Deck is the controller. It's not you can unplug the fucking Steam Deck. So I don't know how you would solve that problem on the Steam Deck.
Huh. Okay.
But there might be a way. But fully verified is a little iffy. And then I launched a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I mean, the Steam Deck in general outside of the streaming is just fucking amazing. It runs Red Dead Redemption 2. Medium/high settings mixed.
What?
Right? So
Yeah.
some on medium, some on high.
Yeah.
Fucking 45 FPS solidly.
What?
Yeah. Insane. Nuts.
So better than a PlayStation 4.
Yes. I mean, it costs more than a PlayStation 4, but yeah. Yeah.
Get
100%.
fucked, Sony!
It's years later.
I had to, I'm sorry.
It's incredible, though.
I'm done.
I think if anyone needs a mobile thing and has the money, it is the...
Fuck!
You can get them right now.
No,
but,
you can't.
Also, that's fun. I've never been part of the cutting edge of, technology coming out, so that's fun. I've never pre-ordered a thing that was not digital or like just a game.
Right.
So that's neat.
Yeah, that is exciting. All I want is that fucking thing now, which is
It's cool.
A little annoying.
Let me say this, okay?
Yeah.
Let me just get some gripes out of the way with Linux, okay? You fucking losers who like Linux. Okay, let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah. Talk to them.
There is no reason. I'm sure Shadebox is going to message me or something. Somebody smart that I know who's way more right about this than me. Why the fuck don't you implement something on that fucking OS that is just double click and install a thing, okay? That is the only thing that platform fucking needs, and it needs it goddamn bad.
I don't know. Linux does do like
It has the
things
GUI.
harder.
Just put it in there.
Yeah.
You can already click on it, but it doesn't know what to do with it. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but
Right.
put it on the OS. Put it on the fucking, open source. Who gives a shit? Just do it. What would that hurt in terms of, like, make it a toggle on-off option if you really hate it that much, like convenience.
It's all about
Well, it's not
command
for that.
line.
It could do both.
It's all about running like fucking commands and console. So we use Linux.
It can
at
do
work.
both.
We use Linux.
Why
at
have a
work
GUI at all if you're not going to fucking use it?
because they just want to feel like the superior, like fucking. Those are the fucking super nerds that are like
Yeah, which is
Fucking
fucking stupid.
PC elitist master race.
But they
with their-
also try to preach it to everyone else. So I'm here to say, fuck you.
Oh my
okay?
God, Red
Fuck
Hat
you.
is the
Not everyone
greatest.
needs that shit.
Red Hat.
Now that
have
all
you played
being
Red Hat?
said-
Have you done Red Hat?
All of that being said,
Yeah.
I am not installing Windows on my Steam Deck because it's too bloated and will make the games run worse.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people use Linux. That's why we.
But
use
there's got to
Linux.
be like a happy fucking medium here, One thing I'm asking for, which is install applications by clicking on them. That's the only thing I want.
Yep. Me too.
Anyway,
So what did you?
that's the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. That's all you need to know about it. I ran through every detail and yeah. So one other amazing thing about the Steam Deck is the download speeds wirelessly, like over Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking insane. Like desktop gigabits, but like I can't get faster than this. Really.
It's because it's.
I don't know what kind of Wi-Fi chip it has in it, but it's fucking fast.
Huh. I mean, Steam has
That's
always
great.
been good about, like, their download system. They not
Yep,
only do,
true.
like, direct source, but they also do P2P at the same time. So you're getting it from, like, everywhere that you could possibly get it. So,
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that.
yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they do P2P and fucking directly from their servers and stuff like that. So
Wow.
you get it. That's why it goes so fucking fast
But
sometimes.
usually on like your phone. My phone is not ever going to download something from
No,
anywhere.
so-
Steam, whatever.
I'm genuinely
as
curious
fast
what
as-
they use.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I didn't. I don't know what types of measurements they even use on those things. I guess I could just look up total download capacity or something like that.
That's
but
a good point. If
I don't
anybody-
use wireless shit hardly ever.
Yeah,
Mostly because it's fucking awful.
yeah.
Prime example, spent $150 on one for my fucking living room VR PC. Fucking dog shit. It downloads like a third of the speed as this fucking Steam Deck.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Gabe, what you putting in there? Gabe Newell.
Yeah, what do you got in there, Gabe?
Yeah.
Is it secret or what?
Is it magic? Is it gnomes? Did you fucking put gnomes? Did you put house elves in there, Gabe? Huh?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Keebler elves in there.
I'm fucking calling Dumbledore. Wait, what else did you put in there? Or what else did you play on there? Fuck!
I've played a little bit of Disco Elysium,
Uh-huh.
which I think is how I'm gonna beat that game.
Ooh, just
Because it's such a good like bedtime game.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm just wandering around, not really sure what to do. I think I finally figured out how to play that game though.
Oh?
Because I've been trying to do like my own version of the character that they give you, which you can't really do. It seems like you can build it in a certain way, but in the beginning, you have to exhaust everything. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you kind of are.
In that game.
Yeah, you're just
And
like
you
a
have
huge
to be
bloated...
in front of other people. I have so much secondhand embarrassment from this guy. Like misfiring his gun and fucking losing his tie on the ceiling fan. Like, there's so many problems with this guy. And I hate watching other people witness it because that's how, shame is built in a society.
Right.
And you just have to deal with it, you know? You just have to fucking go for it and fuck up. And it's okay. I was stuck for a while. And then I got on and I played and I was like, let's just say this stupid ass thing. Yeah. And it unlocked a whole bunch of other dialogue. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, the stupid thing to say there is actually the thing they wanted me to say.
So you got to do the Forrest Gump run, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yes.
I think that game is. I think that also gives the game replay value because you fucking make mistakes the first time, and then when you go through again, you won't make as many mistakes.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't know which ones are optional. Is the whole point? I guess
that's a good point. I guess you won't know until you try again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there might be whole other areas I'm not even seeing in that game because I'm like, I think what I'm looking for is over here, but. Because there's so many things about it's not a point and click adventure game exactly, but it basically is.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just really open, and you can walk around more than those games usually let you. But though that type of puzzle solving is just try everything.
Yeah.
And then on your second playthrough or whatever in this game, hopefully you can be like, oh, I tried everything, and then after you got through it, you're like, oh, is this a path? Oh yeah, this path also comes here. And I didn't have to be an idiot in front of that guy. Yeah. So I hope that's how it is. I don't know if I'll play a second playthrough. I haven't even fucking... I've talked about this game probably more than any other game I've never beat. I want to beat, but I haven't beat it.
Yeah. I think the only thing...
Yeah, I'd like to beat it.
The only thing that other comes close, I think, for you is Cyberpunk.
You think so?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, we talked about that because of the critical reception, and but I ignored it because I was like, I'm gonna wait till it's good, and that's pretty good now.
Okay, fair enough.
On the Steam Deck, motherfucker! Did I say that already?
Yeah, I saw your Twitter.
30 FPS on medium.
That's crazy.
That's like console used to run at 30 FPS, right? Less acceptable now, but the 360 ran most games at 30 FPS.
I don't think most consoles can run Cyberpunk at 30 FPS.
No, sorry. I just mean games in general.
Oh, games in general. Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like watching...
So it's totally acceptable. Like,
yeah.
It's you would just accept you're on the go, right? I had it dip one time when I was driving through the city, but for the most part, yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah. That's fair. Fair enough.
Okay, so I got I got a special piece of hardware this week, right?
Yeah.
The Steam Deck.
Right.
What did I do instead of being obsessed with this Steam Deck, which I'm into and I've tried a lot, but it didn't consume me.
You played Dota. You played Dota?
No.
No Man's Sky.
Nope. Never in a million years are you gonna guess it. You got one more.
Minecraft.
Wow, that was it. Holy shit! How did you do that?
What was it?
Skyrim VR.
I was talking about your antics about getting drunk and sitting in the tavern in Skyrim VR. Okay.
That's probably what triggered it again.
Okay, me talking about it.
Yeah.
How was your adventure in Skyrim?
It's amazing. Okay. Amazing. I figured out my mod woes.
Okay.
In the most mod way possible, which is uninstall and reinstall them every time you fucking install a new one.
Okay.
Sometimes they break and I didn't install a new one, which is what prompted me to add more mods, because I was like, okay, if it's just going to break anyway, I'm just going to add more mods.
Just add all the mods, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have all the mods, but I have 10 probably.
Okay, that's not bad.
Which is a respectable first-timers thing. And also, I can't do... the main ones I'm interested in are the graphics ones, which the VR adds a lot more...
detail?
like weight to the resource uses.
Yeah.
No, not it takes away from the detail, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
But which I would like to compensate with, mods like HD packs and shit like that. I installed like a medium one. It's like a 2K instead of 4K or whatever the fuck.
Oh, only 2K.
Because my poor little 1080 Ti out there got sluggish last time I added too many visual mods.
Oh, okay.
I know. Sad.
Poor baby.
But the mods I've gone for this time, there's one called VRIC, which is I don't know what the fuck it stands for, but it adds arms and a body, so you feel like a real person.
Okay, I like that.
And then another one called Higgs, which is where you can interact with objects by grabbing them.
You can eat them.
All
into
stuff
the
that probably should have been in the game in the first place.
Wait, you can't just randomly pick up stuff and eat it like you can in the actual game?
Yeah, you can, but guess what? You're not really touching it.
Just like in the game. Okay, so
yes,
it's
exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and you're just a floating pair of hands.
Isn't that what?
Which is, I mean, a lot of VR games are still that way, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but,
like Alex and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess is fine. I don't know. But after you get a whole body, it's kind of hard to go back, to be honest.
Okay, fair.
So I downloaded those, and then I just downloaded one last night that adds kind of a sword and sorcery style manipulation of NPCs.
Oh shit!
You can grab them and hold them and poke your weapon through them and shit. It's not as good as Blade and Sorcery, but it is in that arena, and it makes the combat way more satisfying. And also, you can grope people, which is a thing people probably want to do.
Inappropriate.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving the uses out there. I'm not saying I'm doing that. I've never done that.
Are you sure you didn't?
But I do grab the fucking little children by their ponytails and throw them around because they're pieces of shit.
That would be the best feeling ever. That little fucking sassy child who's who's bullying you, and I just wanted to fucking kick her in the head so
Yeet
hard.
the hell out of them. Yeah, 100%.
I downloaded a mod just to kill children in that game.
So many people did. Other than nude mods, I think children killing is the number one downloaded thing.
Thank you,
Which I have not downloaded because I'm a good person.
Thank you, fellow monsters, for having my back.
Yeah. Cicero, do you remember that guy? The fucking Night Mother's little bitch?
How can I fucking forget about Cicero, the jester?
His voice is so annoying. So every time he talks, if you bump into somebody, they're like, hey, what the hell are you doing? So it interrupts their speech or whatever. So every time I walk to him, he's like, hey, another one of the blah. And then I smack him and he stops. And I'm like, yes, dude, this is the best fucking mod I have. You just slap him in the fucking face and he stops.
He's like,
it's
shut
great.
up. Shut the fuck up.
Worth it just for that.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. You know what I did with Cicero in that game?
What?
I went back and I killed him 3 times. I reloaded my game just so I could kill him multiple ways and get different the kill cameras on him. I'm fucking, yeah. Look, listen, it's been a rough day. I'm revealing evil Space Bunny. It's just
evil space bunny.
It's true. It's true. Okay, so Skyrim VR, magical,
Skyrim
lovely
VR.
adventure.
Incredible. People are still gonna knock the game. They're gonna be like, "Hey, the weapons don't have any weight to them. It's fucking, you know."
Every VR game's like that, though.
Every VR game is like that, unless you have a crazy peripheral and you're slashing your TV up.
Right.
But here's how I solve the problem. My character is an 8-foot fucking orc that can just slaughter anything. So the role play is intact.
Oh, Jesus. That's great.
Playing a giant that can just slap the shit out of it, like just fling things across the world, it's just fucking incredible. I love it.
I kind of want it now. Damn it.
It's on sale. Just saying.
It's true. There is the Steam VR sale right now.
Steam VR sale's going on right now. It's real timely.
Going on right now.
Yeah, that's it. We've basically done the whole podcast only talking about our games. What the fuck is wrong with us?
I guess
we gamers?
Are we gamers? I think we're gamers now. I guess we could talk a little bit about the news this week. There's a few things we could skip around.
Sure.
So,
we can also do all of it. I really don't care.
That's true. This is our podcast. Fuck you guys.
You're
ours.
Forced
to listen to this.
Yep.
I will forego.
You're your elected podcast officials.
Yeah.
Who have ultimate power.
You know how Forgois made?
Like Nancy Pelosi. What?
I'm gonna just put earbuds in your ears and make you listen to us over and over again. Get fucked. Anyway, so former EA CEO. This is my favorite thing that I read all last week. Said that devs...
Current bowling alley employee.
Yeah, he's the former EA CEO, John Ricciolino. I fucking don't know how to say his last name. He's an asshole, and he looks like a Wish version of Jeffrey Bezos. He spoke up about transactions, or microtransactions specifically, in video games, saying that those who avoid implementing monetization early in the creative process. This is his direct quote. Most beautiful and pure, brilliant people, but they're also the biggest fucking idiots.
Oh.
Direct quote. Look, listen, I'm just passing along what he says. And, like, Valve has even talked about their, like, implementation of, like, microtransactions and stuff. And, like, how they want it to be, like, not interfering with the actual game itself, but people were reaching out to Valve specifically about like TF2 back in the day, because TF2, once it went free to play, people were like, I have 400 hours in this game, how do I donate to you, and shit like that. That's one of the reasons why they implemented hats and microtransactions. But I think EA obviously is one of those people that go about it the wrong way. Like I've come
like creative process. What do you mean? Do you mean money machine? Is that what you're talking about?
I think so is what he meant by it. Like monetization, like indicators being focused early on is very important to EA's like traction. Money making. Right.
Yes.
Right. It's their whole thing. It's their main focus on games nowadays is to implement little microtransactions rather than implement a decent game. And I think that is starting to kill AAA titles like more and more.
Let me pose to you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not his fault.
It's not EA's fault. No, you're not wrong. Who would you blame it on? I have somebody.
Me, mostly. Most of it is me.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars: The Old Republic is a top 5 earner for EA. They just reported.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
I didn't realize it was still making
Notice
them that much
the
money.
timing of this. Right after I hopped back in. So
it's all Portz's fault.
You're welcome.
That's all Portz's fault. Absolutely. I would blame the beginning of microtransactions actually on Bethesda. We all made fun of it when it first came out. It was.
I mean, yeah. If you want to blame the person with the idea.
Yeah.
But the person with the idea is really not at fault.
No, it's the user.
It's the people who buy it.
It's the user.
Yeah. Because if no one ever bought horse armor, which they didn't really. No. I did. Also, by the way, me again. I spent my mom's money on horse armor.
Did you really?
Not kidding.
Oh, no, Portz. You got your mommy's credit card to buy the golden armor for the horsey in Oblivion?
Yes, it did.
Oh, Portz, honey.
My family is not financially responsible enough to have credit cards, so it was a debit card. But yes, the point stands that, yes, I bought horse armor and the fucking dagger by itself, like everything they had, I bought.
I could just imagine you sneaking into your parents' bedroom as you're like...
And guess what?
What?
Never beat the game back then.
Stupid fuck. The only time where I think my hatred for microtransactions, and it wasn't entirely their fault because it was a DLC built into the game, was Dragon Age Origins. So I bought that on the PlayStation 5 when it first came, or PlayStation 3 when it first came out. It was $59 or whatever the price was at the time. And then I get home and I'm like, there's this like quest immediately. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll go clear out that quest. It's a DLC. And then it's an additional $30.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I think that's when my rebellion began against ever buying microtransactions. Also watching my friends waste a fuck ton of money.
See, $30 for a quest or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
That seems...
It's reasonable.
That's crazy. Of course that sent you down that path.
Yeah.
For me, it was hidden. I had to find it. They don't advertise the horse armor in the game.
No. It is...
And then when I did, it was $6.
Was it $6? I thought it was $3.99.
Maybe.
Maybe it was $6.
Right.
I don't remember.
It was not my money, so I didn't give a shit.
Fair. Your mommy's wallet that you smuggled out of her room.
$4, whatever it was. Way too much. Way too much for horse armor.
Todd! What are you doing?
Not even that good looking. By the way, it's just some steel slapped on top of it.
No, it's not even steel. It looks like the fucking elven armor from the game. It looks like garbage.
Sure, yeah. But technically it's supposed to be steel, I think. But it's... yeah, it looks like cardboard.
Fair. Anyway, fuck the CEO.
Yeah.
He sucks. Big fat dick. I don't think people...
Yeah, kinda, but who wouldn't be like that? I mean, if I was in charge of a company and I was supposed to make money for them, I would be pretty pro making money.
Fair. But speaking of like loot boxes and microtransaction, there was like a huge thing in the UK the past week. So the UK was debating on banning all video games with loot boxes, despite all like the gambling problems and stuff like that. Anyway, they decided to not ban those video games right now. So gamers relieved like a giant sigh and all this other stuff.
Like, oh, thank God my addiction can stay. Oh.
Right. Ooh. But they are looking of ways to like deal with it, because like the way that like you said with Diablo Immortal and like Overwatch and all these other games like kind of like beat around it and like wiggle their way through like, oh, it's not gambling, it's not money, you buy this dust and then you use the dust to buy things, so it's not gambling, it's just gambling with extra steps. Stop fucking lying to yourself.
The most insidious version of that is Diablo Immortal. Have you seen that part where they explain basically the dungeon or the rift thing is basically just a long loot box? Yeah. So people are just going to be clever about it, and we're always going to have to deal with it. That is my opinion. I mean, maybe not as widespread. Not every company is going to be able to get around it, but certain ones are for sure.
Right. It'll be interesting to see what the UK ends up doing over the next few years. The biggest ones that they complained about.
I wish we had a fucking interview of podcasts so bad. I want to interview that one guy with the green screen that doesn't use his green screen.
The whale guy?
So bad.
With his whale on the screen?
So
Shit.
bad.
What was his name? I can't even remember.
How has no one interviewed that guy?
I don't know.
He's got such insane takes.
I want you to go into his chat and harass him, Portz. Do it for me.
I don't want to harass him. I just want to fucking pick his brain. Be like, what the fuck is going on with you?
Fair. Tell him we're going to pick his brain, but also maybe slightly harass him. It'll be like good cop. It'll be good podcaster, bad podcaster. I'll be the bad podcaster who harasses him, and then you just pick his
everyone
brain.
knows that's the role you play.
You're not wrong. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the UK does in the next few months with this whole thing.
So wait, why did they postpone that, or it got voted down? I don't know what politics are.
Yeah, they basically voted to not. It was like a small percentage, but basically they're putting it on a hold and they're trying to figure it out. But like video games have taken like a small dive in the past few months because of like the recession and everything going on. But like I think that's part of one of the
people have to pay for gas now. It's crazy.
I know, it's fucking insane. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. There's a couple other things that we could talk about this week.
Okay.
Let's see. Fall Guys. So
gas prices. Woo.
Gas prices. Yeah. Imagine if you had to buy video game gas, and it reflected the gas prices.
Like your PS5 runs on gas or something.
Or your car in your video game runs on gas. The metaverse. You have to buy gas in the metaverse. Get fucked.
Oh boy.
I bet you somebody will do it. Actually, I'm going to do it. Fuck you. Anyway, so Fall Guys players had a weird glitch happen over the week, and Epic isn't really... Epic had a bad take on this. So Fall Guys players were forced to auto-buy items. They would have like this weird pop-up, and the only way to disable this pop-up that was happening was to buy it. It was a costume or some shit on the Fall Guys store. They couldn't get out. And but what would end up happening is they would like either buy the item and it wouldn't give it to them, or they were forced to buy the item and they would try to get a refund on it, and then they couldn't. And they're like, oh, sucks to be you. Oh, sucks to be you. Anyway, people rioted on my favorite place on the internet, Reddit, where you go to riot now. Complaining about the issue that was happening.
What's the League of Legends developer have anything to do with this?
League of Legends? Riot? Oh, fair. Fuck!
Why?
You got me.
Put that laugh in there. Ha ha ha! Whatever it was. Put it right there.
Put some fake clapping in there. So... Yeah, but like over 70 people were affected by this issue where they were either getting ripped off and not getting their item.
Oh my god, 70?
Well, I mean, 70 loud people on the internet, and then they're going to spread it all over the place.
Who gives a shit?
But yeah.
Was that Epic's take?
A little bit for a while until it blew up and a bunch of news sources started picking it up. And so then they're like, oh yeah, we decided to honor and refund all requests. So yay. I just hate the fact that they were like, tough titties or whatever at first, and then as soon as it becomes big news, they're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll fix it. Don't worry.
I really wonder, I wish so badly that I could just plant myself in these companies temporarily just to see what's going on there.
Yeah. Me too.
Like, did anyone know? Like, does that make it to Tom Sweeney?
I don't think it makes it to Tim Sweeney. I think
I said Tom on purpose.
Oh.
I don't know why.
It's okay.
But I did. I thought of the real name and then I went, nope, Tom.
Tom Cruise, Tom Sweeney, fair.
Yeah, like, and then obviously the news articles hit and he does. Mm-hmm. So does that mean he has bad managers who don't bring him shit that they should probably do?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Is it a situation where it's like, until it's a problem, like, just it's fine?
I bet you it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, ignore it until it becomes a news problem. A news problem, because like it's a free. Yeah. They made it free to play now. It used to be a $20 game on Steam. It's no longer.
Wait, they're complaining about a free game?
But if you
wow. Wow, the privilege showing.
Right, and they went the whole like Fortnite route where it's like a free game, but you buy all skins and all this stupid shit. Yada, yada, yada. It is good for Epic, for sure. It definitely fits with their motto of everything. But yeah, it's just, it is, you're right. Is it bad managers, or is it just one of those moments where they're like, until it becomes a fucking huge issue?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's less and less room for the opinion now.
Yeah, I think so too. But then again, like...
Because you never know. You have no idea. Like, especially if you're a high profile like Tim Sweeney, Epic. They're controversial. Tim Sweeney's like dunking on Apple every day, right? That only drives more people to hate you more that hate you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because you're so critical of other companies and you do the same shit. So people notice.
Right.
So it creates like an anti-fandom, basically.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So they're waiting for you to slip up. Like, just leaving up loosey-goosey, like, oh, maybe we fix it. Oh, now it blew up. Now we fix it. Like, I don't know how long that can work.
Right.
Maybe it'll be forever. I have no idea. But it seems like you're playing with fire a little bit.
A little bit, because it is a risky maneuver to do something like that where you just wait until like somebody picks it up, and you know somebody's gonna pick it up because it is fucking Epic, and Fall Guys was such a successful
the other side
game.
of this is like, who gives a fuck about Fall Guys, right? They bought exclusive rights, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's already earned itself back or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if everyone decided to stop playing Fall Guys, there's enough fans of other Epic games, Fortnite, that and Rocket League, I guess, is also them, I think, right?
Yeah, Rocket League got exclusive now. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they're diversified. So it's like if one fan base is super against it, the other fan base is like sitting happy. It would only really hurt them if all the fan bases turned against them, which isn't really going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Dumb move. Just take care of it. Take care of your customers that are complaining. I don't understand.
I mean, from a moral standpoint, yeah. But from a business standpoint, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
who knows? Maybe they'll be fine.
I'm that asshole who...
They've operated in the red for years, so they can do whatever the fuck they
That's
want,
a good point. That
know.
is a good point. They have constantly just thrown money away at developers and whatever else they're doing nowadays. And, like, slowly as Fortnite
Their main
dies-
priority is optics of developers, I guess. I don't know. I do not understand that company in any way, which is not me saying I know better than them. It's just me saying I do not understand how business works.
Right.
Because it seems like it should fail. I don't fucking get it.
I think it's one of those things where it becomes too big to fail, quote unquote, like that whole mentality, which I think is really fucking stupid. Because, like, even in the trial against them versus Apple, they're like, oh, well, we only charge 12%. It's like, yeah, but your profits have been negative for years. It's like, yeah.
Your profits have been negative, and it's at the cost of user experience. So it's like you make the experience worse for customers, but you're like, oh, look at us. We're sharing more money with the developers. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but what?
Also.
You deliver a worse product.
Yeah.
So it's, in the end, it doesn't really seem to matter. I don't get it.
I don't know Epic's strategy. It's very odd, I think. Even though, like, Steam does charge the 30% compared to, like, the 12 or 15% that Epic's takes, like, it's just very odd. And it doesn't seem to do any benefits to the actual developers itself. It's almost as bad as getting on, like, Google Stadia or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about, which is the funniest fucking shit I read all day. And I read this like a little bit before I came upstairs. But so Blizzard is going on tour in the weirdest way possible. Blizzard is doing a Diablo Hells Inc. tattoo shop takeover. What this means is if you are willing to give a pound of flesh, quote unquote, you will be given early access to the up-and-coming beta for Diablo 4.
What?
Yup.
Stupid.
Not to mention you will also be given a digital copy of the game upon release. So, if you go to one of these tattoo parlors in the next 3 or 4 months, there's one that just happened.
You still have to pay for the tattoo?
I'm assuming you do. And there's like 20.
Because that's way more than a fucking video game.
Yeah, right?
But all right. I mean, yeah, they'll get some people because there's diehard fucking fans, but
diehard and tattoo people. This is who you get. Yeah, it's a weird market.
Yeah, this is news article bullshit. This is just for fucking clickbait.
It is
garbage.
Totally for clickbait, but it's fucking weird that you would target this market. Like, go after the people who not only want tattoos but are obsessed with your game. And there's 26 tattoos that you could choose from.
They're templates?
Yeah, there's a whole template. You have to get one of these specific tattoos.
That's so stupid.
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
There's going to be a billion people with the same fucking tattoo. Fuck you.
It's fucking cringe. So, like, they've already gone to one place in L.A. Their next place is, like, in Chicago, which is by me, surprisingly. They're going to New York, Miami, London, Berlin, Melbourne, and Sydney. They're going on this weird tour, and they're targeting only people who want to get tattoos or who are willing to pay to get a tattoo of a Diablo symbol on their body somewhere.
Wow.
It's so cringy.
So stupid.
But yeah, so the beta isn't out. But there's no information on when the beta is going to start for this. So you get a little like card saying it's like you paid your pound of flesh or whatever. You'll get access to the beta once it becomes available. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And then you get a release copy of the game. It's definitely it's the weirdest PR stunt I've ever seen for a video game.
Some kid is going to come home with this because you can get tattoos at like 16, right? 17?
18.
Or is it 18?
18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, still, some kid's going to go home. And his
Look,
mom's
Mom,
gonna be
I
like,
got
oh
a
my
spider.
God, you tied yourself to the demons.
My mom would be that person. I remember when I first brought home Diablo 2 into the house, she's like, are you awakening Satan with the computer? And I'm like, I'm killing Satan in the computer, Mom. And she's like, oh, okay.
Good for you. You're a holy soldier. So you RPing a paladin?
Yeah, I was totally RPing that paladin.
Wow. Some of these tattoos are stupid. I get that they're like skill icons or whatever.
They're mostly skill icons, yeah. And
they're so like nothing. Some of them are, like the Crusader shield. I get it.
Yeah. But like some of them are also like the Diablo 2 symbol, the Diablo 3 symbol, and then this.
The Diablo 2 symbol is, I bet that's going to be the most popular.
I think so too.
Because people love that fucking. They won't shut the fuck up about that fucking
It's either going to be the Diablo 2 symbol, the Crusader shield, or the fucking Barbarian one, number 17 on that list that I sent you. That one is pretty popular
that makes
too.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine getting the Diablo 4 one?
No, actually, I cannot. That 1 through 5, which is all the Diablo symbols, are the ones that I would literally fucking avoid.
Yeah. Just make fun of people if you see that tattoo.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
If you guys are curious to where I'm looking at these are actually on the Wowhead article about it, about the beta early access for a tattoo.
Yeah. That is
funny.
Something else. I can't believe they're templates. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want someone going in there with wild shit and then you're like, well, we can't use them for promotional material.
Yeah, right.
But, like, you should let people get the tattoos they really want. I don't know.
I would get... Ooh. If I could get any Diablo... if I could get any Diablo 2 boss on my body if I had to...
Yeah.
Ooh, I would either get Blood Raven, which is, like, one of the first ones, or the Cow King. Mephisto's probably pretty up there too. Andrala? I can't remember.
I'd get a big old titty girl version of Diablo from Diablo 3 version.
Yeah. That one's pretty good too.
But I'd add nipples.
Well, who was it? It was Andrea in Diablo 2. She's like the first boss of the Act 1. She had boobies and nipples, like, full on. And I remember... I
mean, that's great. But I want it to be Diablo himself.
Okay, fair enough.
Or herself, rather.
Fair.
or just, like, a super straight picture of Leah.
Oh, Leah? Yeah.
Just nothing special, just a regular-looking girl. And people are like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's Leah from Diablo 3.
I think...
Like, what? Well, why? Because I had to do a thing for the video game, and I picked her because she's with you for part of the game, and then she turns into Diablo.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. And they're like, "What's so boring?" I actually might start getting ironic tattoos. That sounds fun as fuck.
I would probably get Deckard Cain then and be like, stay a while and listen every time I show it to people.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. And it wouldn't cause any confusion. People are like, ooh, Deckard Cain, I love Diablo. I don't want to have that conversation with anyone
you're right.
looking at a Diablo tattoo. You know what I mean?
I want to smash my glass against the fucking counter now. Fuck. I was thinking of like normies coming up to me and be like, show me your tattoos. And then it's like this old man that just says, stay a while and listen. And most normies are going to be like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah. That's fair. I had I bought those Mass Effect t-shirts. They did a little while ago. And it's just the mercenary groups, like logos. So it doesn't show Mass Effect or any like mainline characters or anything. Yeah. So it's just Blue Suns or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And when that gets noticed, I'm like, okay, you're a real fan of this thing, and that's great. I don't want like a picture of Shepard is like, yeah, the game sold like 10 million copies. Like, of course, fucking people know what that is. Like, I want it to be like a connection with somebody who really paid attention and knows that shit. You know what I mean? But for Diablo, I don't even do that. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it, yeah. Fuck. I kind of want a Deckard Cain one now, just to be snarky.
Just to piss me off.
Just to piss you off.
That's fair. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. That'd be a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
A little cane.
Little cane. Stay a while and listen.
Just have it be a picture of a cane, and then at the end of it is his head. So it's Deckard Cain.
It will look like I beheaded Deckard Cain. Then I'm the fucking...
Put him on a pole. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Put Deckard Cain on a goddamn pole, baby. He's working hard for that money.
I'll have Deckard Cain on a pole in a different way.
Yeah.
How about
and
that?
then he'll be like...
I'll get Stripper Cain.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen all over me.
Listen all over me. Yep.
Don't get a pre-made tattoo of Diablo, please.
If you guys do that,
don't get 1 through 26. And if you do, tag us and
I'll make fun of you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you or if you know anybody that does, guys, please.
Yeah, tag your friends.
Tag your friends so I can make fun of them. Please. I need that W today. Please and thank you.
Especially now.
Yeah.
With Blizzard's reputation, it'd be so weird to do this.
It's fucking weird. What's happening in this world?
Like, what's the crossover of people who don't know about the trouble at Blizzard and the people who would want a Blizzard tattoo and people who heard about this event but not the controversy, right? There's got to be 0 people, right?
Zero people. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I think.
So you're just stamping I'm a bad person if you get this.
Ooh, you'd be like, I support a company that is utter garbage.
Yeah, if you get this tattoo, any of these 1 through 26,
I'm willing to sacrifice a pound of flesh for women to suffer at their fucking company.
Get an ode to like domestic abuse right next to it.
And stealing of...
Like a wife beater or something.
And stealing of women's breast milk from the fucking company.
Yeah. Just a bottle of fucking breast milk.
Anyway. That's it for the news.
Yep.
Video games are in a recession.
Did you... Actually, I have one quick thing. Just is a fun thing that we could end on a funner note.
Yes, let's end on a better note than talking about a pound of flesh. Yes.
About New Vegas Day.
No.
Oh. So I should have sent you this. I assumed it was everywhere.
No.
I saw it all over my Twitter feed. So Good Springs is a real place in New Vegas.
It is.
And 500 or so people met up there for New Vegas Day.
I didn't know this was a thing. I want to go to New Vegas.
I didn't know it was happening until after it was over.
No.
Which I wouldn't have gone anyway. But
when is it? When is New Vegas Day?
No idea.
Fuck.
Sometime last week. I'm not
I
sure.
demand somebody find out for me because I'm too drunk and I've had a very large glass of wine.
That's fair. You should watch a video on it though, because some people did that, and it looked like the coolest place to be. It's like a convention, but you're outside. But there's
it's in the sun.
Many different walks of life at that place. It seemed like.
Fair.
But all uniting under love of New Vegas, which is fucking rad.
Oh my god, we can.
Whatever the fuck that guy's name is that does the radio shit. That guy was there.
No, wait. What is the? Fuck, I can't think of his name in New Vegas.
But he's a real guy who does radio locally there.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like sort of famously.
Okay.
And so he was there. Nobody apparently official was there from like Obsidian or
that makes sense.
Bethesda or anything, but yeah, it looked fucking awesome. Also, there was the coolest power armor I've ever fucking seen in my life there.
You gotta send me that video immediately so I can be sad and depressed that I didn't know this was a thing.
No, I'll be happy because people are doing cool shit. I like that.
Next year, let's plan. Everybody from the podcast, ignore the backlog. All like 20 of you need to come with us to Good Springs, and we can RP in the tavern.
I don't think I would go, to be honest.
Portz! I don't demand very much of you, sir.
I know, but this is a lot to demand a trip.
Okay, what if it's just me and you?
I barely take trips for myself.
What if it's just me and
you?
Did
I tell you I'm going to fucking Arlington, Texas for Dota next month?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Well, I'm proud of you for...
I'll travel for Dota, not fucking Fallout. I love Fallout, but I don't know if it's this much.
Fine. It's fine.
Yep.
It's fine.
Maybe. If we had a bunch of people committed to going, maybe I would go. Maybe.
This is why, if you guys are still listening,
also,
at this point,
I would contract a fucking cosplayer to make a costume for me.
That's fair. I would also probably do the same thing. But if you guys are still listening at this point because you truly, honestly appreciate and love Portz and I'm gonna guilt trip you right now because I'm very heavily intoxicated. But
one glass of wine, by the way.
Blame my medication, okay? It's not my fault. My brain is fucked up right now. No joke. But if you guys share us with a friend and then we become more and more accessible to the masses, I guess? I don't know. Fucking, how would you explain that? Share us and love us. Okay, that's my...
I think you nailed it. The articulation is on point.
Thank you. No,
share us. I love us.
No, we do appreciate you guys listening, and the more people that do listen, then we could do stupid shit. That'd be cool if we could do a convention. Ignore the backlog convention, and then it's just a bunch of people comparing their backlogs. Well, I got 600 games in my backlog. How many do you have? I grabbed the microphone for that.
The IT guy at my job asked me how many Steam games I have. And I told him it was 850. Which I think is maybe a little more than it is.
He has 30?
He had 70. And he was like, holy shit. He's like, I was just talking to this other engineer, and he said that he had like 300 something, and he's like, I bet he has more. And I was like, yeah, of course I do, dude. It's the only fucking hobby I have. It's playing computer games.
Same. True. Same.
True.
Tell him how many I have.
That's it.
Tell him
1,025 or something.
It's actually gone up because I am a avid collector of 10,000 or 1,043.
43, my God.
If only it was 47 because
I emphasized the wrong part of that. 1,043.
43. Try not to backlog any games on the way out to the parking lot.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
You need to watch Clerks, you piece of shit. Anyway,
it sucks, by the way, so I'm not watching it.
We're fighting now, officially. I'm just saying.
That's fine. It sucks. Kevin Smith admitted he has no idea why people like that movie.
Where? Where? Fucking show me where he said that. Where did he say that? I will fight you on that.
I don't know. I read somebody's tweet. It's probably fake.
If you fucking trust Twitter, I put stupid shit on there like my cat.
Look, Kevin Smith is high 24/7.
I'm high
24/7. 24. No, you're not. 24/7.
You're high 24/7.
Literally, Joe Rogan asked him. He was like, "How many? Like, when was the last time you were sober?" He was like, "Well, I flew to London last year for 2 days. He was sober for 2 days."
Jesus, that would be the worst.
Oh, look, I'm not disparaging him either. I think that's fucking rad.
Right.
I don't know how people do that. I wish I had that superpower. But when I'm high all the time, I'm fucking stupid as fuck.
Fair. Me too.
Anyway, don't watch Clerks, fuckers.
Fucking watch Clerks. Don't listen to Portz. Anyway, thanks for listening. I do love and appreciate you, as I'm going to continue to ignore Portz for the next 10 seconds.
This felt like a live show.
This felt like a live show. Maybe I should just get drunk all the time, Jesus Christ, and become an alcoholic and derange my life.
Pretty good. You're watching the descent of the
Descent of Evil Space Bunny, just not giving a shit anymore because people have been fucking bullies. Anyway, if you're not a bully, you'll go and listen to us, and you will share us with friends, and you will go and follow us on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Space Bunny and the Real Portz, and ignore the Backlog on Twitter. Please and thank you.
Ignore Backlog, just FYI. But yes, we couldn't get the in there. It was too expensive.
Too long.
Appreciate it.
Like my dick.
Thanks everybody for. Let's just end it right now. God
Goodbye.
Goodbye.